Laughter is the best medicine, which means our next guest basically has a doctorate in making others laugh. Here to tell us all about her upcoming show in Salt Lake City is comedian and actress Chelsea Handler. Welcome to the show, Chelsea. It's so good to see you.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Of course. Okay, while you've been on tour, I have to know, what are you most excited for people to experience at your shows?
Oh, just joyfulness, togetherness, laughing next to strangers, after we've been through a lot in the last few years, it feels like. So I like to take it as a professional responsibility to make people have a good time and forget about all the noise and ugliness that's out there. Actually, I was just there. I was just in Salt Lake last week because I went to Deer Valley for 4 days to ski.
Oh, amazing. How was it?
It was, well, Deer Valley is just like a dream resort.
I mean, it really is.
Yeah, it was so nice. It was so nice. Fresh snow, early tracks, all that stuff. So,
Yay.
Yes.
We do that good here. We do the snow good. And how do you come up with your material for your shows? What's your inspiration?
Well, this show is a lot about my childhood antics and how I became the way that I am and that I was born this way. I mean, I started working when I was as young as possible. I started a hard lemonade stand when I was about 8 because I knew that lemonade, like the whole lemonade business, needed to be reimagined. So I was selling whiskey, tequila, and gin when I was 8 years old to adults or anyone else who would buy it. And then I started a babysitting company when I was like 10, but I lied and said I was 15 because I always looked older than I was. And then I ended up babysitting for a 14-year-old boy for 3 years until he was 17 and I was 13. So I did a lot of, I was up to business. I was like, I needed to I wanted a big life very early on. And I knew my family wasn't going to provide that for me. So I just had to go out on my own.
Good for you.
And so there's a lot of stories like that. And then fun stories about going to George W. Bush's compound in Kennebunkport that I went to during COVID on a few edibles. So that was an interesting interaction. A lot of interesting interactions with some very famous people. So I kind of end the show with funny stories like that. But
sure.
Yeah. And there's a lot of Mormonism in this show. So that's Salt Lake City centric. I know that.
Yes, we can relate to that for sure.
Yeah, my mom was Mormon and so was my sister. So I don't know if she still is Mormon, but anyway, so I have a lot of Mormon stories in me.
Those will be fun to hear. And you have a fearless approach to comedy. That's why people love you. This is a skill that you've refined over the years. Or do you think you were naturally born with the ability? Because you said you got started at a young age with being a boss lady.
Yeah, I think, I liked attention and I didn't like it for the way I looked. Like that felt easy because I was cute and precocious and I just had a personality. But I was the youngest of 6 kids. So you had to have a personality in order to stand out and get heard. So I just did what I had to get my attention and get what I thought was my due respect.
Yes, definitely. I wish we had more time to chat with you. You're so much fun, Chelsea. We're so excited to see you here in Salt Lake City on April 4th. For more information, you can go to the website at the bottom of your screen. Chelsea, thanks so much for joining me today. It's great to see you.
Bye-bye. Have a great day.